Microsoft and the Xbox platform has finally announced the discontinuation of the all-digital Xbox One S and the Xbox One X. I told y'all this was going to happen. Let's talk about it. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Forte, and thank you if this is your first time stopping by. I truly appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you head over to Twitter. Follow me over there. It's the best place to hang out with me as a gamer so we can talk about the things that we don't talk about in this video. So, Xbox has finally discontinued the Xbox All Digital system and the Xbox One X. Now, you might have noticed that I have left a particular system off that list, and that is because the Xbox One S will still be in circulation and so globally, even when the Xbox Series S and whatever their next version of their Lockhart or the Series S is going to release later this year. So let's go see exactly what Microsoft had to say. This is going to be from an interview with The Verge with a Microsoft spokesperson, and this is what he had to say. As we ramp into the future of Xbox Series X, we're taking the natural steps of stopping production on the Xbox One X and the Xbox One S all digital edition. Xbox One S will continue to be manufactured and sold globally. That being said, some retailers should still have stock for both consoles. Gamers can check with their local retailer for more details on the Xbox One hardware availability. Now, I've been saying this for months. The fact that they are discontinuing the Xbox One X and the Xbox One all digital system is something that I knew they were going to do for a while now. The fact that these systems haven't been available in retail for some time now kind of just lends to that support. A lot of people have been telling me, well, it's due to the pandemic and people just buying out all these systems. You're absolutely right, but I just didn't see a future of them bringing out a new gen console and still supporting the old gen, especially when they're doing the whole cross-generational game support for the next couple of years. This has always been a stance that I had. I just feel like discontinuing these systems gives them the ability to move on faster. Now, the only thing I don't understand is why are they still keeping the Xbox One S? That is kind of funny to me, but also makes it seem like the Xbox Series S or the Xbox Lockhart may not be a thing, or it may not be a thing that's coming out this year. Because if you were releasing a more affordable Xbox, probably in the $300 to $400 price range, more likely the $300 price range, why would you have a cheaper alternative that's going to basically hold back the generation, at least in some people's eyes, longer than it needs to? Because if you're still selling this system over the course of the next couple of years, that's all people are going to be talking about over the next couple of months. The fact that Microsoft isn't bringing next generation exclusives to the Xbox Series X. And for me, I understand the point of what they're doing, but the fact that they're going to subject themselves to this a little bit longer than most people think is probably not the best move. But overall, I still think it's an amazing move, especially if they're not going to have another system like the Lockhart on stage this holiday. If they're only going to rock with the Xbox Series X this holiday, this is a great move. It gives people a cheaper alternative to jump in and play games that are going to be available across multiple generations. But I really hope that's not the case, because I really want to see this Lockhart, and I keep hearing rumblings that this thing is absolutely true. I'm not like a lot of people that have all these sources and stuff that I can absolutely say that this is a true thing. But if it is, I really hope it is, because I want more people to adopt that system than to adopt the Xbox One S. Yes, it will probably be at a way cheaper price point. You probably can see that thing go as low as $100 to $190 to $150, $199. That needs to be the ceiling of the Xbox One S. $199 needs to be the ceiling. But my thing is, why not just put an extra $100 with it and get the Xbox Series S? If that is a thing, you're going to get a new GPU that's going to be far more capable than the one that's inside of the Xbox One S and the Xbox One X, because those Jaguars are straight trash, and we definitely want to get away from that as fast as possible. I don't know, man. Only time's going to tell exactly how this is going to play itself out. I'm hoping that we're going to get a reveal of the Xbox Series S over the holiday, which is the Lockhart, because I think That should be the system that is targeted for most people that are going into next generation. We shouldn't be selling old hardware to people coming into a brand new generation. And I 100% support the fact that people are going through hard times right now. But if you're gonna only put $100 buffer, probably, like I said, we don't even know what the situation of what these systems are going to be yet, or even if one of them exists yet. It's just a little baffling that this generation is going to be extended a little bit longer than it needs to be in the eyes of some gamers that are going to be buying an Xbox One S over the next couple of years, or however long they're going to support it before we fully embrace next generation. But I understand. But biggest question is, what do you guys think? Is this something that you want? Do you want this generation just to end? Do you think it's a good idea for Xbox to still be selling the Xbox One S at market value for people to buy, to just get a taste of not even what next generation is? We're still talking about current generation. Or do you think Microsoft should just plant their flag in the next generation, get rid of the Xbox One S, let that thing die, and just bring on the Lockhart, bring on the Xbox Series S, and let's get the next generation popping as soon as possible? The faster we get this generation going, the faster we can leave all that old hardware behind. So let's talk about that in the comment section. I truly appreciate you guys watching this video. Make sure you check out my last video. We talked about why you don't want to be playing at 30 frames per second and it should be 60 frames per second all day. Don't settle. Make sure you check out that video. And guys, I truly appreciate you, and you guys have a great week, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Peace.